What's the first line? How far out is that?
All right, today we are on Lake, but there's one problem. We have no Lowrance up here. We have no 2D. We just have 3 City. But it's all right. We can get the job done.
We fishing.
Are we gonna catch them today?
Yes.
Like how good?
Probably like 20 pounds.
20 pounds would be good. I like going for 25, but Nick tends to aim low, but that's fine. That's fine. There's a cranking pile.
There's one.
There's a cranking pile. The house with the blue slide. Literally party house.
Oh, I know.
People there every single time, 100% of the time.
I hooked the turtle.
That's badass. You did. That's why I carry a drill. That's why I carry a drill. You drill through its shell and you just draw it. Oh my goodness.
EM bass.
Got a faithful.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a 3.5. I'm telling, he got a face full.
Wow.
Stock hooks, okay?
For bass today.
And eat them?
Yes.
That's like 3.25. Skinny. Skinny! That's why I like this file. There's always a
You
file.
literally always catch one on fish. Roll up.
I'll get downwind to him. Oh!
Is that a fish?
He got me in the pile.
Big one.
Mm.
Is that a sunken boat, dude?
Come on.
Well, I don't know. 60 that well. Looks like it to me. What is that? I've never seen this.
Oh, wow.
That's a fucking sunken boat.
Yeah, it is. Brim suckers.
Got my worm. No, I think it's loaded up on it. Got heavy. This pile might be gas right now.
Typical rock.
Honestly good.
Now, Aaron's Magic and that. It basically, if it has Aaron's name on it, it's fucking gas.
Oh my god.
Brand new line. It's not my line.
Dude, it's gotta be. Did you just hook one?
It's not my line. No.
Look at all somebody crankbaits.
There's a deal down there. That one might come up. Again, look at that. Clean, like. And this is a long shot. I bet you some old timer.
You got a fish. Nope.
I got my crankbait.
Oh, hell!
Oh, they break off. Like they snag something. But it's a piece of line. I've been catching a piece of fishing line. Yeah. Maybe not. No. I I did not just break this off.
Well, that's old.
This is
That's mine, dude. That's mine.
finders keepers, bitch.
No way.
You.
This is literally mine.
I don't give a I just snagged it.
That is mine.
I just lost $20 in crankbaits.
Oh
You tripping?
That's come on.
no, you can have it. I'm the type. Okay.
Unbelievable.
But still, that's crazy. I swear to you, that's mine.
No, it probably
I
is.
swear to God. Well,
I bet you your
Dude,
crankbait
that's
hung on
great.
that line floating is what's been cutting my shit off. Every time it gets tight, break.
I broke one. I broke that off.
That's why I was like, they should be floating around here then. Oh look!
Where?
Look right here!
Oh hell yeah!
Am I not the smartest guy in the room right now?
We're getting these crankbaits right now. There should be one more then.
Yeah. Here's one. That's the first one, right? That I broke off. Yeah, the Tennessee Shed. So the other one shouldn't be farther. Unless I broke that one free when I got the other. Okay guys, so what just happened is I roll up to this one pile that I know about, caught one, next cast, hooked something, and broke off this crankbait. And then I tied on a brand new crankbait, threw it back in there, next cast, got hung on the same thing, broke it off. And then I'm like, all right, let me throw something else in there. So I threw this weedless deal in there, threw it in there, hung his crankbait from 2 weekends ago. That's laying around here somewhere.
That's right here. Look at all the rust on that thing.
And he said, I hooked fishing line and broke off. Well, we pulled this up with a bunch of fishing line on it. And then I'm like, well, your bait floating up with that line probably will cut my baits off. So I just looked around, saw this sucker floating. Can't find the other one, but when you lose 2 crankbaits and get 2 back, that's a pretty good day. Plus, I ain't giving him that one. It ain't gonna happen. I got a.
Oh my god.
Look what I got. I got everything.
What kind of crankbait is that?
It's a 6XD.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's a Scenko.
Junko.
I caught me a Scenko.
And a drop shot. Wow, I guess people do know. Dude, I wonder what.
Look how much it rusted. The keeper's still in the drop shot.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. There's a fancy weight.
Tungsten? Let me see. Is it tungsten?
Yeah.
It's probably mine too.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, that's lead.
This is a yum.
Oh, no, maybe not.
This is a yum worm. Oh no, this is a Berkeley Dredger 25. Yeah, that's why he got hung up. Ow. Tetanus shot on the way. Berkeley Dredger. Look, you can see like stuff growing off of it. See it?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna keep it. It's still
Yeah,
good.
clean it up. Pressure clean it.
This pile has been more profitable than it has been negative more than it's cost me. They really fish 0% of the time. My friend was kind of about it. Is she hot? Yeah. There you go. Big?
Feels good. Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
any through your weight.
unbelievable.
Tie a knot on the end of it.
Yeah. God dang it.
pulling.
Big one.
I mean, they're down there. They're just shut down. I don't think the bait's there. 2-pounder.
So the hook is just like.
No, I was pulling. I thought I got hung. I was like stuck, and it went. I'm like, okay. Same catch you made, a little bit to the right. Down. They're bottom feeders today. Well, I can hear the line in his teeth.
Oh my god.
Better ease up on that
It's
drag.
not that big. Just an actual.
It's not a bad one. It's not a terrible one.
I'm gonna get down there and lay up. Hello. Stop that.
There you go.
Drop shot. Threw my weight again. Nope, still got it.
See,
Look at how he's hooked.
I love those hooks because they never come off. Yeah. It's not a terrible one.
Cool. Rats on this fucking site.
You think like the big ones would be around here somewhere, you know what I mean? Like they wait for the bait to get here and
How many people got like 5 bites off this thing already? Last time they were all good. They were all 2 and 3. I was on the phone with you.
good, very good.
That's for sure.
That's fine.
Dead ahead, right?
Go back there and check.
Where is it?
I can't see it on the map. But... Fish? Fish?
This is a good one. Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh yeah. You got a catfish, dude. I don't know. Or a giant.
No, it's a giant. It might be a catfish.
That or a mega.
Oh, it's a
Uh-oh.
mega.
Want me a lipper?
Oh my god, it's a giant, dude.
She's got it in the tongue. She ain't coming on. Bring it to me.
Giant. Oh my god, look how fat that is.
You got her?
Yeah. Oh, look what's down his throat.
What? Oh, Mr. Bluegill.
That's a bluegill. In the tongue. Such a good bite, dude. Look how fat. Weigh that. 6.5 belly. Oh my gosh. You gotta send a picture to Brian. 6.5.
660, 657.
Nice. A swim bait.
Nice.
Alright, Matt's got a giant.
So we were idling and saw 2 big marks on the graph, maybe 3, under a little school of bait. And I'm like, Nick, throw your swim bait back there. I'll turn the boat off. Throws it back there. I get up there and help him out with a hair jig.
Told me to. Got it. I got her. Gosh. Come around here. Oh, giant.
Gambler, JTK hook jig.
That's a big one.
See what happens when you do a little bit of idling?
Yeah,
that's a
gonna
mega.
That's gonna be over 7.
That's an old mega. I think she goes 7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 7:30.
Nice.
7:30. It's 12:07. There's a big one. Let's let her go back here. We're gonna set back up on those, I promise you.
Nice.
That was awesome. All right, hold on.
Yeah. First BFL I ever fished is my co-angler. This is my co-angler in the first BFL. He's like this, like while I was fishing, like looking at me and then like looking at the motor. It was his first BFL ever. He's like, they're in those reeds. They're in those reeds.
So basically today, it's been kind of a hodgepodge. Hit some stuff over here, some stuff over there, catch some 3-pounders, 2-pounders, nothing really really crazy. And we pull up on this one pile, Nick threw a swim bait in there, caught about a 6, almost 7-pounder. And then fished it for a little bit, kept getting hung up, kind of messed the deal up, so we started idling. And just came over like 2 or 3 really nice looking marks. Turn the motor off. He threw the swim bait back there. I threw the hair jig. I caught a 7, and now we're just kind of idling around. We've seen a couple more of those deals we've thrown back to them, and we haven't been that fortunate to get on them again. But I don't know. We're gonna keep idling and see what happens.
We got one more good pile to go to.
We're just kind of randomly idling some 20 foot of water right now. Might come across them. Yeah, keep trolling back. They're right under us. Feel it? Walk on.
Throw my weight. They're biting today. We caught quite a few. times they start, okay? So that means we need to leave the house. You bit? Really?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
The fucking dog.
Going? Big it? Is it big?
Not big.
Way out there. Where's that thing going? Pulling. He's pulling.
Fucking 13. So like that. There's a big one.
Whoa, he had 2 worms. Oh, that's the one I lost. That's funny. See the 2 worms?
Yeah.
How the heck? Biggest one of the day. Out here on the river. Jacob Wheeler here.
Well, Nick did something to the camera again. Taking on the JTK hair jig. Probably close to 6. Ah, nice one. Nice and nice and.
Got one? Digging? 2, baby, 2.
I knew I had one because it wasn't stinking.
That's a like
It's a 4-pounder almost.
3.5. Wait. That's a
3.5. That's almost a 4-pounder.
Weigh that.
On the secret bait. It's gonna be 380 something.
Let's say 361.
383. Oh wow, we're both off.
Really?
320.
Trick for this shit. Hit the shoulder left. Shoulder left. Oh my god! What the fuck? Is it already loose when you?
Well, one of your tip wraps.
swing the. Oh, what do you have here?
Okay.
I'll swing the 5-ounce trap. Good one to end on right here, son. Would you stop that? Good Lord. How big was this fish?
3, maybe 4.
Thinks he's 8.
He's getting his butt kicked.
I'm not gonna horse him. Let him do his thing.
By a little 2-pounder.
Oh, unreal. Look how red he is. Red dot.
All spotted by us.
Barely hooked. That's the winning fish.
What are you doing?
Weighing it.
Why? How big? 230? 264.
315.
Really?
That means we got 2 over 3. A 6.5, a 6, a 7 1/4. Yep, we got like 26, 27.
Yeah, pretty flat. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for watching the video. As you saw in this video, me and Nick did not expect to catch them as good as we did. You know, we thought 20 pounds would be a respectable day, just because the times before that I fished that lake, I never really dialed it in. I never really figured it out, and I just didn't think the consistent quality of fish lived in there to catch 26 pounds. And it definitely did, because we kind of went out there kind of winging it. Nick had gone out to the lake the weekend before and had done pretty good. I think he caught like low 20s. I'm not sure. He said he caught a 7, but he said he caught a bunch of fish, like a ton of fish. And I was like, you know, that sounds pretty fun. So went ahead and said, screw it, let's go over there. And we actually started hitting a lot of the spots that he had hit from the weekend before, and they weren't producing. So we kind of had to branch off a little bit, fish a little bit different stuff than what we thought was going to be good. And it worked out. I mean, he caught a 6 or 7 off a pile on a swim bait. That one where I was fighting that fish, I was actually idling around and saw a group of shad on the down scan, and it had dots under it, like 3 or 4 distinct arches. And I'm like, I think that's them. We should probably cast back to them. And we threw back there, and sure enough, Nick threw his swim bait out. I'm like, I'll do something different. I picked up the hair jig, made a cast like 10 feet to the left of where he was, and I got the bite. It was a dang 7-pounder, which was pretty cool to me. And later in the day, I caught another good one on a hair jig, but it just turned out to be a really good, successful day for us. And actually called that day early, a lot earlier than I like to, because I like to fish until dark. Like, doesn't matter what time I get out there, if I can fish till dark, I will be out there. And we actually had a Brad Paisley concert to go to, which is the first concert I've been to in about 2 years because of this whole COVID crap. And that's why you heard Nick at the end of the video singing. That was singing, by the way. That wasn't him losing his mind. That was him actually singing. So that's kind of what I love about film. Oh, we're about to get hit by a car. That's kind of what I love about rolling the camera when I'm fishing. It's not even, well, getting the fishing stuff is a big part of it, but it's throughout a day of fishing, especially with a good friend, you're always saying and doing a lot of funny stuff. All right, hold on. This is our chance. We're alive. You say so many funny things throughout a day of fishing that you just forget about. And that's the cool thing about filming, is you'll film all this stuff, you'll get all your crazy antics, all the stupid stuff that you say in a day, and you replay it. And I couldn't help but start cracking up when I was watching that. I'm like, oh, sorry, Nick, that's going in the video. Me and Nick are a funny crew. We say and do a lot of stupid, weird, and funny stuff. And I'll put some of the stuff that I do in the video, but every time I can catch Nick on video doing something funny, it's going in there, just because it makes for great content. But I'm actually gonna run from here to the end of the canal, because I actually think I'm gonna splash my boat in this canal. I'm taking a weekend off of like fishing the deep. I'm actually done doing the deep stuff for a while, just because that doesn't mean the deep videos are gonna end. I got 2 months worth of badass videos coming, but as of today, what is today? I have no idea. September 10th, I'm done doing the deep stuff. That sounded dirty. My focus is now more on Lake Okeechobee, which we have the BFL Super next weekend. I've only spent 3 hours on Okeechobee, and I actually left my camera in the truck for that one, but it didn't matter because nothing happened, because I didn't catch any. But I still think I'm fishing the Super, kind of just saving up a little bit of money, so I'm just not fishing every weekend and blowing a big wad of money, just, you know, for no reason. But I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go to Tampa this weekend, visit my my cousin Ethan, and visit some family and just hang out and just take it easy for a couple days and not fish, not stress myself out. Because not that I stress myself out while fishing, but it's always, to me, like a push. It's like I'm always going. Like, no matter if it's fun fishing or tournament, I'm always trying to figure them out. I can't chill out when I fish. It's just who I am. But when I get going, I gotta keep going. I lied. I said I was gonna run. I've been talking this whole time. Check this canal. So here's a story. This is actually the canal that I grew up on. Like, legit learned how to fish. And it used to have a lot of fish, man. Like, and you used to have some pretty good fish. Like, when they would when a storm would come through and they'd pull current, there's a pipe way down there, legit, like multiple fish over 7 pounds would congregate around these pipes. It was pretty cool. But this canal actually used to be dead, barren, like the last, I want to say 5 years. And lately, don't tell anybody, but the grass is growing back. Look at this. Look at all the eelgrass. I mean, it's not my favorite grass. It's kind of what's going on in Okeechobee too. Eelgrass is growing, when this actually used to have a lot of pepper grass. But some grass is better than no grass. And it's looking good. I actually did the same route on my run the other day. I saw a bunch of fish. I mean, there's a bluegill there. You guys probably can't see it in the video, but there's a bluegill there. I saw a couple bass. Ooh, I see a pound and a halfer. A pound and a halfer. Should have brought my dang drop shot rod. There's just one peacock there on the outside of the grass line. There's actually 4 chilling out right there. Actually, there's like a little rock pile that they're hanging out on. That's pretty cool. You know, you're always looking for cool stuff on your side scan and differences in the lake or on the bottom. But it's funny that you can actually physically see a dusted out spot with a rock in it. It's actually got some rock and maybe some shell. I don't know if there's shell in here or not, but those peacock were definitely relating to it. And you can see the water flowing, and there's the grass comes to a little point, so it's actually a perfect little spot for the way the wind's blowing right now. And it makes sense why they would be there. See, everything in fishing makes sense, no matter how random or how crazy something seems. Well, there is like 1% of fish that just do things for no reason, or I think some fish are like solitary, like they'll do their own thing for their own reason, but not for the same reason as other fish. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. But oh my god, dude, 4-pound peacock with fry, and there's like a 2-pounder with it, dude. So guys, basically what I'm doing right now is there's actually a bluegill spawning right here, and I kind of walked up to get footage thinking, you know, it would probably hang out because it's just a bluegill, but it did the funniest thing. So it swam out over here, sat on the edge of this eelgrass, and just like looked at me for a little bit, and then it swam over there and kind of hung out. Then I got nervous and it swam all the way over to this corner and looked at me. And now I honestly have no idea where it's at. I want to stand up. But what I'm trying to get at is this little pan-sized bluegill was behaving on a bed exactly how a largemouth would if I was doing the same thing, which I think is pretty cool considering that bluegill and largemouth bass are actually in the exact same family. Bass are actually, I don't want to get this wrong, part of the panfish family. Oh my gosh, look at this bluegill, 2-pound peacock bass, 2-pound peacock bass, mullet, all right here in one spot. South Florida canals, pretty cool place, especially by foot, you know. Oh, look at this brush pile. I wonder who might have sunk that. That should be a great spot for fish to live here soon. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a peacock bass to the left of that coot. It just took off. I guess they don't speak coot. But all right guys, I know when I'm rambling, so I'll hit you guys up later. Please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to make this whole YouTube thing actually happen. I'm not a fly-by-nighter. I actually want to grow this thing pretty big and do cool stuff. So if you guys like, subscribe, get me to 1,000 so I can start monetizing stuff, because who doesn't need to make money, right? But like, subscribe, and have a good one.